I'm Gabriella.
And I'm Michael.
And this is Gridiron Talks.
What's today?
Today's September 1st.
You know what happens in like 2 weeks?
What?
Dun, 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 dun,
Football is
dun.
back!
Yes.
I'm so excited.
2 weeks left.
I know. It's finally here.
Unbelievable.
I know.
But you know what else is finally here? Brand new episode of Gridiron Talks. I'm Michael.
I'm Gabriella.
And we have a great one, so we might as well just get right into it.
So, Saturday, the Bears did play the Bengals in a preseason game. They lost 10-21, which was sad, but...
They never can beat the Bengals, it seems like.
Whatever. It's only preseason still. Cutler was 13 of 17 for 98 yards with an interception before being replaced by Clausen. Clausen was 5 of 8 for 39 yards. The starting offense got 6 first downs and 123 yards on 29 plays. The Bears' offense has managed 5 field goals and no touchdowns in the preseason.
No touchdowns.
No touchdowns.
No QB first, second, third QB has thrown a touchdown?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. And second-round pick Eddie Goldman was expected to fill in at nose tackle while Jeremiah Ratliff serves his 3-game suspension. He left in the first half with a concussion. And I also heard that Jimmy Clausen has a concussion.
Of course.
And Ratliff hurt his ankle and wore a boot after the game. So it's just injury after injury, I feel.
Question is, who's not hurt?
Exactly. I think that's a shorter list. The last preseason game is this Thursday against the Browns at Soldier Field, 7 p.m. Their last preseason game. It's finally here.
It is. It's so exciting. Football is back. I'm so happy.
I wish it felt like football weather outside,
Exactly.
but it's okay.
One thing that kind of makes me worried about this upcoming season, it's the injuries and the releases that have happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
Bears release of veteran cornerback Tim Jennings and veteran running back Daniel Thomas. Ryan Mundy is on injured reserve and Kevin White is on the PUP list. Roster is down to 76 active players. Jeffrey, Wilson, and Royal didn't practice along with Goldman, Perry, and Bostic. So that's a very long list of injuries, and
I'm hoping some of them will be healthy before September 13th rolls around
Fingers
against our
crossed.
biggest rivalry. We have a lot to prove this season with new coaches.
Yes.
And Jay Cutler, a lot of people don't like him. I feel like he'll step up this season, but he also needs to prove himself to the haters, I guess you can say. So it's not looking good. He doesn't have a lot of receivers to throw to that are healthy and ready to go, and ones that he's practiced with at least. There's some good news on
there
that,
is,
though.
yes. 1 week after the Chicago Cubs were on the Sports Illustrated, Chicago Bears' very own Matt Forte has made it on the regional Sports Illustrated cover. Really, really cool, you know, Chicago being repped twice, 2 weeks.
The cover is really cool looking.
Yes, it is.
Just like the Cubs was, so.
Have to go get an issue. It'll probably be $4.99 for the U.S. and $5.99 if you live in Canada.
If you watch Northside Manor, you get that joke.
Bears claimed QB Zach Desert from the Broncos and tight end Gannon Sinclair from the Cardinals off waivers and waived quarterback Shane Carden and guard Lucas Nix. So, more trades and let-goes, kind of.
That's all the news that you're going to hear from teams. And a lot of injuries around the league, too.
Correct, yeah. Yes, it's an injury-filled season. Hopefully, everyone stays healthy. Who knows? Falcons wide receiver Julio Jones will receive $47.5 million guaranteed and $71.25 million over 5 years.
Ballin'!
Racking in the big bucks, why don't you, Jones? Hopefully, that will make him produce on the field. It's been a long time overdue for him to receive a big pay. So good for him, and I know Matt Ryan got that big contract a few years ago. So hopefully. Steelers wide receiver Martavis Bryant is facing 4-game suspension for violating the league's substance abuse policy. His suspension is under appeal. Come on. don't do drugs. Simple as that. You learned that in 5th grade in your DARE program.
Yeah.
Drugs are bad.
I feel like every time I hear NFL news, it's either someone violating the substance abuse policy, someone getting hurt, or someone getting traded. It's crazy.
Unbelievable. I mean, last year it was all the domestic violence cases, and I guess everyone realized that they can't beat up other people, so they're all doing drugs now.
They're beating themselves up.
Yes.
They're not. That's not good if you're an NFL player.
No.
If you're anyone, just no. It's stupid too, because you're getting paid a lot of money, and you look stupid for people that don't make it to the NFL.
And kids look up to you.
Yeah, exactly.
So be a role model at least. Don't be stupid. Bears fans, you might want to cover your ears a little bit. Rex Grossman has signed a contract with the Falcons.
Yep.
If you guys remember Rex Grossman, he helped us get to the Super Bowl. Not really, though, but he was our starting quarterback a couple...
Jay Cutler or Rex Grossman?
Neither. I'm going to go throw up. RG3 and Kirk Cousins... That's been a big debate over the past couple of years. RG3 can't stay healthy. Kirk Cousins can kind of perform to a level of a B-rated quarterback, I would say. Many people in the front office want to trade RG3, but I personally feel RG3 has no trade value. He hasn't performed to
Everyone
how he's supposed
was excited when he came to the league, but he hasn't really done anything. And they just named Kirk Cousins their starting quarterback, but they don't even know what they're doing with RG3 yet.
I saw something on Twitter that the Redskins are the Kardashians of football.
I saw that too.
The Buffalo Bills named Tyrod Taylor their starting quarterback. He beats out E.J. Manuel. E.J. Manuel's spot, kind of same thing as RG3. He can't perform. Everyone had big hopes for him, high hopes for him, and nothing at all. Bills also release veteran running back Fred Jackson. He also just had a physical today with the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. It's just pending physical. So that might be a dangerous backfield with Marshawn and then Fred Jackson. Staying in the East, Michael Vick is to the Steelers now. I don't know what that move was all about.
I don't know either.
I have no clue.
But at least he's on the team.
Yes,
that's good for him.
Good for him. Unlike Trent Richardson, his stint with the Raiders is up. I don't know what's going on with him. He's kind of like all those other quarterbacks we just mentioned. Big, high hopes, good future outlook for him, and it's been nothing. He's been moved from team to team, and he's only been in the league for 3 years now. So something's got to give. He's not living up to the expectations that us fans and even NFL has had for him.
Yeah, and probably part of the reason the Raiders let him go.
Most likely. In case you guys missed, pretty awesome news. Well, if you're Steve Smith's son, I should say. The Raven was ejected, and he gets to watch his first NFL game with his family in the stands.
Yeah. His son tweeted out saying that he was like, "Thanks NFL, I get to watch my first game with my dad sitting next to me," with a picture of them too. So that was
Tom freaking Brady, Ugg boot wearing princess.
Good one.
Thank you.
I don't know. We talked about this before, saying that if he was showing up to the court house,
4 court hearings.
Yeah, maybe things would have been different for him.
And he missed all 4 of them. That's stupid. If he had shown up for at least one of them, I bet you whatever the judge rules, which I personally feel that he's going to keep it how it is, 4-game suspension, he probably might have lifted it to do a 2-game suspension. But no. Brady went to practices and games, and I get it, he wants to be with his team and he's looking for the future, but his future
I know, kind of
this.
Yeah.
September 1st, that's today. What else comes around with football?
Fantasy football.
Boom! Fantasy football season is here. Everyone, if you already haven't, you're getting ready to draft, kind of like the
Sunday for me.
biggest part of football, I assume.
I love fantasy football.
It really makes the season a lot of fun.
It does.
Also, the names of your fantasy teams are very important.
Yep.
I'm saved by Le'Bell, like Le'Veon Bell.
I get
And,
it.
what's your fantasy team name?
Forgetting Brandon Marshall.
Oh, okay. We should give our fans a little bit of help on who to draft if you guys haven't drafted already.
Mm-hmm. So here are our top fantasy picks this year. So as you can see, there's Michael's and then there's mine. And just let us know if you agree, disagree, you think we should have a player in there that we don't, or you just don't agree at all, or you agree, or if that's what your fantasy football team looks like. If it does, then I'm jealous because I'm pretty sure mine's not gonna look that good. That's just my dream draft. Like if I had my way, those would be the players that I'd pick.
My team kind of looks like it. I have Andrew Luck. I think I didn't put Antonio Brown. You did. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully, I win all the money this year.
Fingers crossed for me because my draft is Sunday. I'm hoping that I get the player, at least 2 of the players I want.
Which are?
I'm hoping that I do get Andrew Luck as my quarterback, but if not, I'm hoping a quarterback is still there.
Jay Cutler will be there.
So welcome back, Michael.
Thank you. My mom was calling me.
You sure it wasn't Jay Cutler? He heard you talking crap about him?
No, I'm good. So, last week we had a trivia question for you guys. Only one person answered, and the question was, who was the first athlete to rap at a Pro Bowl musical gala in 1995? The correct answer was Deion Sanders. So, congrats to our one winner. It was via Twitter. It is Jacob Gruskvek at JGruss95. Hopefully we have more people answer for this week's question. And Gabby, pick whichever card you want.
Take this one. From what team did the Tennessee Titans form? So if you know the answer, or you want to Google it, whatever, just tweet us, Facebook us, anything. So
One more time.
From what team did the Tennessee Titans form? There you go.
Episode 4 will be next week on Tuesday. I'm Michael.
I'm Gabriella.
And this is a brand new Gridiron Talks.